Hey there everyone, how's it going? I'm Tharun and in this video we're going to continue on with our HTML series. So without any further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. I think this is going to be the last video in which you're going to be learning some HTML, because after this there's going to be probably two more videos where one of them is going to be a recap of what we did, and the second one is going to be like what you need to do next and what should you learn next. Okay, so what are the possibilities? So without any further ado, let's get into it. So we were working with our Atom text editor. Let's just go to the previous thing which we created. Yeah, it is here. I just want to show you a couple of more attributes here. Okay, so we have this one, we have this thing. Okay, let's just open our Atom live server, packages, Atom live server, and start server. Okay, let's just wait for it to start. Okay, so we're working on with HTML9.html. Fine. Yeah, here. Okay, so here it is. So this is what we built in the previous few videos. I think around 4 videos or something. Okay, so we did the username, password, and this gender thing is a radio, if you remember. And this is a drop-down menu which is select. Okay, so and this one is a text area, and this is another text field, and this is a submit. So password is it is specifically a password field, because when you start typing it gives you that that cover there, right? So the one thing I want to show you is this reset type. Okay, so below this, or just beside the submit button, let's just tell input type equals to reset, and that's all. See, so you have that reset. So what does this reset do? Probably you would be familiar with that. For example, sorry for that. For example, if I have this username here and I just want to retype the whole form, okay, I just go hit reset here and everything resets. Okay, so that is about reset. The next thing is, see, in the input type equals to, we use many things, right? For example, input type equals to text, input type equals to password, input type equals to radio. Okay, there are plenty other types. Okay, I'll leave the link down in the description below. Do check them out if you're interested. Otherwise, like when you're in need, you can just go like Google them and see. Okay, there are here few which are interesting. I'll just mention them out. Okay, so the first one I want to tell is color. Okay, type equals to color. The type equals to color gives you a box, okay, which has some colors there. You'll be able to select them. Okay, that is type equals to color. Then you have type equals to date, where if you have used the booking sites like IRCTC site or Paytm or something, you get that box, right, with calendar type. That is input type equals to date. Then you have email, month, number, range, search, TEL for telephone, okay, and time, URL, week, and there are plenty more types. Do check them out. I'll leave link down in the description below. Okay, so the other things I want to show are like good ones. For example, okay, consider this input type equals to text, name equals to username. Okay, here instead of required, okay, there are so many things which we could use. Probably it could also be required. Let it just be there. We will use another one. So what happens when I use disable save? Okay, so that input field disappears. Disappears in the sense you will not be able to edit the values or add values. It will not get submitted to the PHP form also. Okay, please remember that. You cannot expect the username to get submitted to the form. It wouldn't. So the next one is read only. So what this does is, it is actually different from disable. How? So first, what is the similarity between read only and disabled? Okay, read only and disabled both cannot be edited. Similarity. Okay, so the difference is read only gets submitted to the PHP form, disable doesn't. Okay, So you may ask, what is the value getting submitted? For that, you could use the attribute here, value equals to, for example, CHARE. In some cases where you want the default values to be there, but it may not be editable by the user, then you could use it. See, for example, I hit the backspace, I hit some keys, it's not going to be editable because we have used read-only. Fine. So the next one is you have max length to define the maximum length of the characters that must be accepted within. Okay, then you have value, we just saw that now. Then you have required, we have covered that also. So pretty much that's all. HTML is so easy. It's like one of the most known language or something. It's not a language actually, but it is a must for programmers to know at least the basic HTML, CSS. Maybe you're a machine learning expert, or maybe you're an Android developer, or you're a React developer. Obviously React developers will know HTML, CSS, but if you're totally into those domains, but still you will need HTML, CSS. So that is all. Thank you for being me throughout this whole series. It was awesome. Thanks for your support. And the next 2 videos are just going to be a recap of what we did in the whole series. Okay, it's going to be quick. And the other one is going to be like what you need to do next. Okay, what you need to learn next. What are the different paths you can take. Okay, so that is all for this video. Thank you guys. Thank you for your awesome support. See you in the next video.